My name is Linda Johnson. I grew up in upstate New York, where I first started to cook at the age of 10. I then moved to Texas, where I enjoyed comfort foods such as barbecue and brisket. When I lived in Northern California, I found the bright, fresh flavors of food. In Georgia is where Southern food is its finest, is what I found. Then I moved to the Outer Banks, North Carolina, on Hatteras Island. I learned seafood dishes served in coastal communities. Now I live in Albemarle, North Carolina, and I invite you to my kitchen. Hi everyone, and welcome back to From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. My name is Linda Johnson, and I'm your host today for this show. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to make a recipe from my recipe box vault. I meant to get my recipe box and I forgot it, but I wanted to show you. Had it way over here on the counter. I didn't make this box, but I bought it years and years and years ago. And then I put these little stickers on it. So all the recipes in here are they're pretty old. I've had them for years. Every once in a while, dig one out. But today we are making one out of here called Quick Monkey Bread. And this is a recipe that my mother made. This is still in her writing. And it's really good. It's more like for a breakfast or morning thing. It's like cinnamon buns with pecans and brown sugar. So it tastes really good. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. I've gone ahead and greased. I'm using a bump pan, but it calls for a tube pan. I think that's pretty much almost the same thing. And what we're going to do at the bottom of this, we are going to sprinkle a half a cup of chopped pecans. So let me put these in here. Might need just a few more. This thing is okay. All right. So we're going to sprinkle these all over the bottom. You can probably guess when they get done, they'll be on the top. I just want to make sure they're all evened in there. Okay, so we'll set this aside. And now we are going to take a half a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon and mix it in a bowl. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and melt some. I can do that in a little bit. Butter, half a cup of butter. A fourth a cup of butter. So we want a half a cup of sugar. I'm just going to dip this in here. Perfect. Half a cup of sugar. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon. In the meantime, I have the oven preheating to 350. Yeah. Mix that all together. So cinnamon and sugar. Okay, pretty good. Now we are going to take I had a hard time with this, okay, the Pillsbury biscuits. You were supposed to use two 10-ounce cans. This is a 12-ounce can, and these are the jumbo biscuits, and it's 16 ounce. So I probably won't be using all these, but we'll see how far it goes. When I made an order on Walmart, and I ordered two of these. They sent me one of these instead, so I had to go get this one. So we'll try it. We'll see what happens. So first thing we're going to do is open this thing that scares you to death when you open it. I can find I'll start here. Put my face away because I don't trust these things. Well, I didn't think that was going to come off. Press a spoon. Okay. Now take these out. Lay them all out here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut them. And I think the recipe says, cut them into quarters. Okay, so that should be easy now. I'm only cutting them in half right now. I will be cutting them in quarters. See if I can just turn this around. Now they're all facing this way. This is really easy to make. I've only made it a couple times in my life, but it was always so good when my mother made it. And don't ask me why they call it monkey bread. I don't have a clue. So next thing you're going to do, put this over here. I'm going to take all these. This is the messy part of it. Bring your pan over. And just roll them around. Get them off with cinnamon all over them. And drop them in there. Can you see the dog? He's got his little Christmas sweater on. He just loves that. So it'll be on for a while, I guess, until it gets real warm. I hope it's warm enough where you are, because I think this week it's going to be in the 70s here. We're in North Carolina, and I'm looking forward to that. So I just want to spread them all over. Because obviously when you put it in the oven, it will melt. Sugar will melt. I'm going to go ahead and open up the other one. I'm not sure I'll need the whole thing. This is kind of a messy job. These are jumbo biscuits. So we'll take half of those out for now. Okay, before I cut those up, I'm going to go ahead and melt 1/4 cup of butter, which is a half a stick. While I'm doing that. Now these, because they're so big, I'll probably, I don't know, cut them in thirds, I guess. I hope everybody's having a good week. Today is Friday. I believe I'm not sure, it's the first Friday of March. So this weekend, we changed the clocks. So we move the clocks ahead, spring ahead. Which is fine with me. Let me check the butter real quick. Okay. I think that's probably all we're going to need. Because it will rise. I hope that's all we're going to need. Now we're going to take our butter and we're going to put in, let me see, 10 tablespoons. That's a lot. Seems like a lot. Probably the rest of my cinnamon. We'll try that. A little bit left, so I don't forget that I need some. So you're going to mix that all together. Oh my goodness. That was incorrect. What was I thinking? Okay, I just wasted the butter. It's brown sugar that you put in there. Let me get another. Oh, let me see. I didn't think that looked right. Okay, let me get my other half of my butter. I'm sorry, folks. I've got kind of a mess here. So another half a stick of butter. So don't make that mistake. It's not cinnamon, it's brown sugar. I pick up my mess, so I'm waiting for that. The oven is ready. Believe it or not, I didn't even hear it. We'll just save the rest of these biscuits and have some maybe in the morning this week. Oh, that's got a little ways to go. So this is pretty easy. This will bake in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Take it out, let it cool for about 10 minutes. Then take a plate, put it on top, and flip it over. And then you're done. You got your quick monkey bread. So it sounds really good to me. Okay. Okay, we're ready. We'll do it right this time. Hey, we all make mistakes as long as I caught it beforehand. So we're back to 10, a little bit more. Okay, there's our brown sugar and butter. A half a stick of butter melted and 10 tablespoons of brown sugar. Stir it all up. Okay, and then we're going to pour it over the top of our monkey bread. Doesn't have to be even or anything. And now we're going to pop it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to start out at 30, then check it after that. Okay, so we'll be back when it's done cooking and cooled for 10 minutes, and then we'll try a piece. Okay, so I baked this for 35 minutes. and I let it cool for a good 10 minutes. Inverted it onto a plate and tipped it upside down. And this is what it looks like. Looks really good. Pecans on top. So we're going to go ahead and cut a piece. See what it tastes like. Let me see, where should I cut it? Probably could just pull it apart, actually. Oh, I should have taken a picture first. But I didn't. Get a fork. It's really like just a big old cinnamon bun. Tastes really good. The cinnamon. Very tasty. So I hope you have a chance to try it. It's called Quick Monkey Bread. And I got this recipe out of my recipe box vault, which I've had for years. Lots of recipes in there that I probably need to try again. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show and hope you get a chance to make it. And remember, don't forget, this weekend, change the clocks and enjoy the rest of your week. And remember, we're on every 2 weeks now, a new show. So we'll see you then. And remember, let's make cooking fun, because it is.